joining us today to help us celebrate the life of Donald Michael Garland Jr. Don was born on August the 21st, 1946 in Corpus Christi, Texas, to Donald Sr. and Patricia McGovern Garland. Don was not only their first child, Don was the first of 36 grandchildren on the McGovern side of the family. And he was bestowed with the number 10 in the Robert McGovern lineage. So you can imagine the love and attention that he received, especially by his teenage aunts, Mary, Margaret, and Maryellen. And he called all three of them Marno, and Marno. Don shared his childhood with 5 younger siblings, Terry, John, myself, Maryellen, Kevin, and Joe, as well as his McGovern cousins, plus 20 Garland cousins. Holidays and summer vacations in these Tawas with our big Irish families were a blast. Don attended St. Luke Elementary School, where the strict Dominican nuns instilled a great love of reading in him. His head was always buried in comic books, Hardy Boy books, and our Uncle Tom Skinner's Man magazine. Later in life, he enjoyed reading historical books, and he frequented the public library in East Tawas so that he could enjoy reading for free. He loved free. Growing up on Winona Street in Flint afforded Don many opportunities for earning money, mowing lawns, shoveling snow, as well as supervising the ice skating rink at nearby Bassett Park while in high school. Don was an excellent skater and made his younger siblings proud. He was a very handsome young man, and the girls called him Troy Don. Don attended high school at Flint St. Michael and excelled in drafting. He ran track and jumped hurdles, bagged groceries at Hamidy's, and helped his grandpa Garland with the construction of their home on Lake Huron in East Tawas. He was a meticulous jack of all trades from a young age, which led to a career in pipe fitting after graduating in 1965. Donny loved cars, and the louder the better. He equipped them with reverberators and sound systems. Listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon in quadraphonic in his turquoise Dodge van was an unforgettable experience. On December the 1st, 1973, Don wed Mary Diane Strange, and they enjoyed 43 years of marriage. They were blessed with a baby boy on November 10th, 1976, and named him Sean Jacob. Sean shared the love of skating with his father, and Don became an avid hockey dad at Carmen High School. He was very involved in raising money for the team. Many of their fundraising raffles were legitimately won by Don Sr., who had the luck of the Irish. Legitimately won. Don loved sports and followed the Detroit Tigers, Lions, and Red Wings. He also enjoyed music, including the Rolling Stones, Fleetwood Mac, and ZZ Top. Television was a favorite pastime, beginning with the Mickey Mouse Club, where he donned his Mickey Mouse ears with his siblings and sat on the living room floor in front of our black and white TV, which was adorned with rabbit ears and aluminum foil. Another longtime favorite show of Don's was good old Saturday Night Live. Mary and Don enjoyed traveling and took several fun trips with Pat and Don Sr. to Williamsburg, Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Their trip to Ireland with their close friends, the Burns and the Jacksons, was extra special. Mary and Don followed Route 66 across the United States, and he thoroughly loved it. Migrating to Gulf Shores, Alabama for January and February, and then to Arizona for March became a winter tradition for Don and Mary. Not a bad gig. Don and Mary loved East Tawas and the beautiful home they built there, but loved being grandparents even more. So Giga and Papa moved to a home on Lake Tyrone and Fenton to be closer to Sean Kelly and their 3 beautiful kids, Louisa, Riley, and Cooper. This has definitely been his absolute favorite phase of life. He loved taking his 3 grandies for boat rides, and he was never happier. Don's favorite things in life included completing crossword puzzles while drinking coffee each morning, fishing for walleye in Lake Huron, deer hunting with Sean, grilling dinner, defending Democrats, and monitoring the weather forecast and the price of gas. Although Don's life only lasted 70 years, he was blessed with faith, family, and friends. In his lifetime, he was a loved son, grandson, nephew, cousin, brother, uncle, husband, father, godfather, friend, and best of all, Papa. Don was born in the South and died in the South. His last days were spent praying with family, and we take great comfort in believing that our Almighty Father has forgiven his sins and welcomed Don into heaven, and one day we will all be reunited for eternity. With that said, it is fitting that we conclude with an Irish blessing for Don. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Thank you very much. And we do know that everyone has stories to share as well, maybe not quite that well. It's very well done. But that the family would like to invite everyone over to Mario's for a reception immediately following our funeral. And if you don't know where that is, there are some maps back in the gathering space. And so what we'll do when we close, we'll